school board chair, bless her heart, nicest lady in the world, didn't even understand that the computer was the tower part. She thought the keyboard was the brains, and she held it up in the middle of the meeting. But I explained it. But no, you start with a really receptive school board, and that's what we had. At the time, and we still do. Phenomenally receptive school board, and they're more receptive, obviously, to curriculum and instructional impact than they are to the operations side, which they should be. But they knew that this was required for us to get there, and they were receptive to it. You know, it's great because every time we go in front of the school board and do a presentation on technology, which we do at least a few times a year, I've never had a negative one. I've never had someone, you know, call us out on something. Questions, obviously. Obviously, you have questions inquired of you during a board meeting, and I guess I'm lucky because I've always been able to explain them away. But it's always gone really well. And at that time, we had a different superintendent than we do now. But even then, he was more of the what Dwayne was saying, the hands off. But he knew it was important. As long as he gave him his laptop that he could read the newspaper on every morning, he was good. But he knew it was really important. And so he, you know, prompted the school board and said, look, this is important, this is something we need to do, and then they were receptive by the time we went forward with it. Similar to the instructional people this year wanted a new student information system. And it ended up, when we had to come around and ask for the funding as part of our capital budget plan for the year, we got up and I think maybe did a 2-minute presentation on why we needed a new SIS. And they were fine with it and didn't say another word about it. Ended up being that we ended up going with a new scheduling package as opposed to an SIS, but regardless, we had top-level school board approval. And our new superintendent, who's very much by the book financially, he's just trying to keep us out of financial trouble, incredibly intelligent man, knows the importance at all levels that technology plays. And he himself, I'm sure he wouldn't describe himself as a technologist, but he again recognizes the importance. And so that approval starts at the top. And our chief instructional officer is again not so much a technology person, but recognizes the importance of it in the classroom, recognizes what programs were already in place when they came in, and then has expanded on those with technology. So I guess my point is, you don't have to be a technologist or be in technology to recognize the importance of it in the school. And to the point that Andrew said earlier about teachers being kind of fearful or resistant of the carts in the classroom, well, we've seen that too with our technology-rich classrooms, with our document cameras, interactive whiteboard sound system, and projectors. We saw that too, and I think how you get over that hurdle of the 25-year teacher that doesn't want to learn anything because in 5 years she's going to be retiring and doesn't want to have to deal with technology, and that'll be for the new people. It's training, and it's showing what you can do with this technology to make your lives easier, and make the lives easier, obviously, on the students, and make them be able to learn and perform better on the FCAT, because ultimately that's what it's all about, right? So that's what, at least in Florida, that's what it seems like. But anyways, that's really the importance there in driving that point home to the teachers. But the reliability, again, I'll strike that home too. If you don't have reliable infrastructure, teachers will give up quickly. I was just having a conversation with the principal yesterday about the reliability of the infrastructure, and you know, everyone remarks in our district about how reliable our infrastructure is, and I attribute a lot of it to the decisions that the school board made about things like the data center and the fiber infrastructure and